Today, I want to talk about some more XRP news and how it ties into the video I made just about 24 hours ago on the XRPL clawback uh, proposal, which would make it a lot easier for financial institutions and large companies or organizations to put their own assets and tokens on the XRPL and control them a little bit more in the way that a large organization or a large enterprise would. And I think that this right here is really important because it shows that these large financial institutions and banks are very interested in XRP. They have been interested in it for a very long time, and they are even finding ways to get XRP while it is at a very low price right now. So we have some news yesterday that I saw in a couple of spots that Chase Bank is now accepting payments with XRP. It's not just XRP, but it is very interesting that XRP is one of the options. So Chase in Canada has announced a payment option with XRP for payments on home loans. So if you go into the article here, you can see from yesterday that Chase Bank, in partnership with FCF Pay, a Canadian crypto payments industry, is now accepting home loan payments with XRP, Shiba Inu, which is, I'm not interested in it at all, but it is associated with the World Economic Forum, Doge, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, four different kinds of payments. And it's really interesting that this is coming out of Chase Bank, which is a subsidiary of JPMorgan. Well, there has been some news there as well. JPMorgan was caught infringing upon a patent, and it has to do with XRP. They have been against Ripple and XRP for a long time now. They tried to make their own version of XRP called JPM coin, but according to people who are very familiar with it, it's essentially it's not really a great product. It is essentially a database that was put on a chain. So it's not that good. So this is where I found more of the actual information from. 24 Hours Crypto is a great provider of information as well. So I would highly suggest to go check out this video he put out yesterday, which this will pop up and it has an ad. So I won't do that, but it is this one right here. So essentially, this company called Identitii, they have filed a patent infringement claim in the U.S. and it claims that that Onyx by JPMorgan Chase infringes upon the company's patent. So Onyx is pretty much JPM coin. I have more information on that, so if anyone's interested in that, just put that in a comment, and I can expand upon it. But if we look at the actual patent itself, well, here it is. This patent right here, it is a computer implemented processing algorithm for financial transactions, blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty much normal for this financial tech and financial services space, right? But the really interesting thing is that this patent revolves around Ripple and XRP. So it's about gateway payers bank sends by way of non-limiting example XRP to the receiver's bank, and then that's how it gets processed, right? There is some more information about Ripple throughout this patent. Embodiments of the invention can be implemented utilizing the Ripple, the framework. It's amazing how these patents are so poorly written and explained. In a particular form, the final settlement process can be enabled through a Ripple framework, which is the XRPL and XRP. So, okay, and it also has a reference to XRP and XLM as well. So this just goes to show that XRP is very much entrenched in the financial tech space, right? And people have been trying to copy them, which is part of what I think happened with the entire Ripple lawsuit from from the SEC. Oh, it's a day. Okay, so I do have an ETHgate video that I will include in the link or in the description here that kind of shows that all of the people involved in ETHgate, including Ripple, XRP, and some XLM tie-ins as well, it's all so connected. It just seems really weird that one would be working against another. It was almost a way to keep the price of XRP low while all of these financial institutions had a chance to accumulate cheap XRP. So this is a really interesting tie-in as well. So the House of Representatives kicked out Kevin McCarthy from the Speaker of the House, and Patrick McHenry is the I guess it's technically an interim speaker, and he's been one of the ones who have been heading up the charge against the SEC and trying to support crypto. Now, I don't trust any politicians. I don't trust one side more than the other, but you have to be careful of that. But the really interesting thing is that the XRP SEC appeal announcement, that was on the same day as this whole thing in the House actually happened, and Patrick McHenry is now the temporary speaker. So that's really interesting as well, because he is the chair of the House Financial Services Committee that oversees all of these financial institution and financial services things here in the U.S. So again, it's just really interesting that we have proof of Congress and the U.S. government becoming more involved here, as well as JPMorgan Chase having at least some involvement with XRP as well. So it is just another example that these financial institutions are trying to get their hands on a lot of XRP. And why? Because XRP is the best asset that is currently well positioned to not replace things, but to upgrade things that all of these financial institutions can essentially run on. So it is just another example that I think that we are in the right, and that I think XRP will be extremely valuable. I just don't know when it will see that. 2024 or 2025 is my bet.